real vital. You heard me? Trench Talk TV. So that's what it's gonna sound like. It ain't gonna sound like nothing sugarcoat. It ain't gonna sound like what you wanna hear. It's gonna be Trench Talk.
What up, man? We back at y'all with another episode of Trench Talk TV, and today we have special guest Hatch Boy from Badass Entertainment Music Group. Formerly. Some of you may know him, some may not, and for the ones who don't, today we're gonna get to know who Hatch Boy is. I believe I noticed you from Glen Oaks. Spot in Baton Rouge called Glen Oaks?
Yeah, this spot in Glen Oaks, split spot in this section in Glen Oaks, we call it a circle, you heard me? The circle, that bitch like in between Glen Oaks and Zion City, this small ass hood, you heard me? And we were like, I remember like coming up, the nigga was like, shit, this the circle. It's like Glen Oaks and Zion City, this the circle. So, shit, we just, fuck the circle. Yeah.
The circle, it must have been a small, real small and close knit.
Yeah, right there, between Zion City and Glen Oaks. More Zion City than Glen Oaks.
Could you paint the picture for people who not from Baton Rouge? What was it like growing up in Glen Oaks?
Shit. Like every other hood, shit, they were fighting. Shooting, shit, same shit that was going on in everybody else's section, you know?
Did you have any siblings?
Shit, I had, I got an older brother, you hear me? And I got a sister, but shit, it was more like, and I got two other brothers on my mama's side.
All y'all came up in the same,
all
y'all came up under the same roof?
Shit, no, like bouncing back and forth, cause my mom and my daddy wasn't together. Ever since I was born, ever since I can remember that lived. So I was bouncing from my mama to my daddy. You feel what I'm saying?
I got you.
My whole, from one to I got to doing me. Everybody from my mama to my daddy. You know, I got two little brothers on my mama's side. On my daddy's side, I got my older brother and my little sister. Yeah.
How was your relationship with your dad?
My nigga. My dog.
Sounds like you say you have a lot of siblings, but you were back and forth. A lot of siblings with your mom and dad, but you were going back and forth. Were they married?
Who?
Your parents.
Shit,
were they ever married?
Shit, no.
That was just the ongoing thing for a while.
Shit, no. Fuck.
I got you. Man, how was school for you growing up?
Oh shit. Man, I was always like damn near the most popular area of school I went to. You know what I'm saying? So I did like a little class clown.
You ain't do no sports or nothing like that?
Yeah, I played football. I had a dream at one time. Yeah, I played with Glen Oaks High. That was one time, but shit, I was doing me, man. I've been doing me since I was 16, 15, so fuck, you know.
Getting up into that adolescence age, were you in the music yet?
Yeah, I started rapping and
What inspired you to rap?
Man, like shit, I first heard my cousin doing it. I'm like shit, I young as a bitch, I was about 7th grade or something. And shit, wasn't too many people rapping then and I could do it. You know what I'm saying? I was good with putting the words together and poems and shit, so I just used to walk around with a tablet in my hand, you hear me? I remember in middle school, I just used to walk around with a tablet in my hand with buku rhyme. With buku shit. I used to go to the park, tell niggas, man, listen to this beat on the bleacher. Yeah, man, they used to always have me rapping and shit.
You started rapping in about 7th grade. Where did you get your inspiration from? Other than your cousin?
Shit, Cash Money. I was a big ass fucking Cash Money and No Limit fan. And I used to, shit, they lifestyle. That lifestyle, you like shit. Like you can get that rapping. Man, like I could do that.
Right, Birdman is credited for
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Man, I could do that rapping, man. I could do that shit.
They changed the game with the flamboyant jewelry and.
So you gonna go with your move?
Yeah. Rap hustle.
Yeah, rap hustle.
I got you. Man, you say your cousin started rapping at 7. I mean, you started rapping in 7th grade. Oh, your cousin was rapping.
Yeah.
Is that a cousin that we know, or is that another cousin?
I had I know Boosie was rapping. He was rapping that's when Outlaws came out.
When y'all were in 7th grade?
I was like no, I was that was like, I don't know how old it was, but I think that's like the first song I heard with him on there. You heard me?
Y'all were kids, man. How did that sound hearing your cousin rapping? Outlaws, he was signed to he was signed to concentration camp or something at that point, right?
Yeah.
That had to be pretty big, being that young, hearing a relative that was signed to a relatively large conglomerate at the time in the city.
Yeah.
CeeLo, I believe.
Right.
I got you.
Everybody, cause shit, local like Master P and Baton Rouge. You know what I'm saying? Shit, they had the biggest shit job.
I interviewed a guy, Joker P, and he also compared CeeLo to Master P.
Yeah.
He is responsible for a lot in Baton Rouge. I don't believe he get enough of his recognition.
No, man.
But that's another story. You start rapping in 7th grade. You playing sports. Once you get to high school, you got any plans for when you finish school? You planning to take?
I went to BRCC. After I spent, cause I ain't graduated with the class. You know what I'm saying? I graduated in the summer. I ain't graduated with my class cause my English teacher failed my final reports, you hear?
Right.
So I ain't graduated with the class. I graduated during the summer. And then I went to BRCC for business management. But I ain't stayed that bitch nothing but probably about a month or two. I went to BRCC about a month or two. And I just started going on the road.
Ron, what year was this?
Shit. 05, 06.
Could you paint a picture? Paint me another picture. What was the temperature? What was the temperament in Baton Rouge at that time? 05, 06.
Man, this bitch was off the chain, man. 05, 06, this bitch was tall. And this bitch had all kind of shit going on 05, 06. Nigga was doing more balling and flossing than killing.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying? So it was more, it was fighting back then, you know what I'm saying? It was doing more balling and flossing than killing, so the streets to you was like coming through. You know what I'm saying? Shit, I'm coming through, man. And you know, real nigga or respect nigga coming through, you really try to shine on a nigga more than you try to bust a nigga ass up. You know what I'm saying? You really try to see who got the more pavements.
Even the music was a little different. Even the music that played in clubs around that time was a little different.
Our music way different.
You 05, 06, you heard your cousin start rapping in the 7th grade. Between then and the time you went to BRCC, you said that's when he dropped that Outlaws, and not too long after that, I believe you dropped Cruising Down the Street.
Yeah, I dropped cruising down the street and man, I was about in ninth grade, ninth grade.
Man, that's one of them bangers, man.
I was in the 9th grade in high school. I just was going to high school.
Cruising Down the Street, that was you featuring Bleek.
That was me by myself.
You on the track, on an Easy E track, the Boys in the Hood track.
Right.
Man, you ate, dog.
Right.
What was the reception? How was the reception that you got from that song when you dropped it?
Man, when I did it, I ain't know it was gonna do what it did. But when that motherfucker dropped, that motherfucker took off in the city. And I started getting booked for the concerts and shit. The Renaissance Center, Zone, this shit, everywhere in Baton Rouge. I started getting booked for that bitch. Places out of town and shit. I get booked for that shit, so I like damn.
A lot of people don't know. For the ones who don't know, could you explain to them what the Zone was? I've heard a lot of OGs speak on that.
Oh, the Zone was a teen club.
That's what it was?
That bitch was a teen club, neighborhoods, and that bitch, we ain't had gangs to be all, you know, it was a hood thing. You know what I'm saying, bitch? It's hard.
They're cruising down the street out. It's doing numbers.
Yeah.
You gotta, is that when you develop Hash Boy? When did you get the name Hash Boy?
Man, probably like in high school, beginning of high school.
At this point, you in high school, there is a guy, I believe, named Lil Handy. Is he out rapping at this time?
The Handy was rapping, fucking right. The Handy was rapping. Fucking right.
He's so dope as an artist. I don't believe he get enough recognition. Also,
Baton Rouge Soda Slim.
I was just about to say that, man. You play it, close your eyes, it sounds like that's who you listen to.
Baton Rouge Soda Slim, you hear me? You know, I ain't go hard.
Did Lil Handy have any influence on you wanting to rap as well?
That shit, Jay, he gonna make you go hard. You listen to Handy, you go, yeah, and that nigga had a buzz so fucking big. Boy, that nigga Handy would have still been, man, that nigga would have been so fucking big. That nigga was gonna be so fucking big, bro. So, that nigga come out with that album and be, oh, you do what thing, you had it. If you were rapping in Baton Rouge and you heard that Handy CD, you know what thing, you had to up your shit. You heard me?
Most definitely.
You heard that nigga CD when you was rapping, you know what thing, man, I gotta up my shit, fuck.
For the ones that don't know, man, Lil Handy, y'all go check that out on YouTube. What I believe that album was entitled Rap Hustling. Rap Hustling, Lil Handy, man, y'all go check that out. High school, you mentioned as well, you went to Glen Oaks High?
Yeah.
Did you happen to go to school with Ryan Francis?
Yeah. That was my dog.
Man, that's like a Baton Rouge legend, I believe. Ryan Francis.
That was my nigga. That one of the coldest niggas to put a rock in their hand, you heard me? For real. I used to get that nigga ride home and shit. After practice and shit.
I believe he ended up going to USC.
Yeah.
And they retired his jersey or something like that, I believe.
I think so. I be seeing his mom. Yeah, that was my nigga though.
I got you.
Shit, yeah.
Man,
He'd have been in the league right now.
Yeah, most definitely, man. I done watched some of his highlights. He went crazy.
Yeah, he'd have been in the league right now. And they let that vibe.
Rapping high school up, you go to BRCC. How serious are you taking the rap at this time? Are you taking it serious?
Yeah, shit, Yeah, I was taking it serious around that time. I used to burn my own shit. Yeah, I used to have my shit in book safes with me. Yeah, well, I used to, fuck all right. I used to sell them bitches out the front door. Burning my own shit.
At what point did you start rapping with your cousin, Boosie?
That was after, man, I'm trying to see what year that was. I know I fucking with JD. Yeah, around early 2000s.
In that 05, 06 period?
Before that. Wait for that.
You go to rapping with Hatch, man. How far when you started rapping, did you ever sign officially to Badass Entertainment or Trill Entertainment?
No, man, like, I ain't never had signed on no damn paperwork, and then, everything's just understood back then. Cause I just looking like fucking, I'm just rolling with my cousin. I ain't tripping on no motherfucking paperwork. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Rolling with my cousin, I was like, shit.
As your real life cousin, real life first cousin.
Yeah, like first, second cousin.
I remember seeing you in stuff like the ghetto stores, DVDs and whatnot.
Yeah, I young as shit. I was young as a motherfucker on the motherfuckers.
How far in rolling with your cousin while he was doing his rap thing, how far into that did the Click form?
Oh, shit. We just started, that's when we started, that's when Badass Entertainment was started. And he came up with the Click. The Click put us all together, and that was the Click. And that's how we were rolling. It was like more family and niggas than a rap group. You know what I'm saying?
And who all were the members, the original members of the Click?
Me, Loco, Quee, Bleek, and then Moneybags came on the second one.
And all y'all sounded phenomenal together, man. That's Loco. That's the one that was humming, right?
Yeah.
The sensational humming.
Loco had just went wild for building a bike.
Loco had just went viral for building a bike.
Yeah, a lot of people ain't know that was Loco though. But with the electric bike that was built in Baton Rouge.
That didn't come across my desk.
Yeah, that Loco though. That nigga down there finna be a billionaire off that shit.
Man, the Click, the group produced a project. I'm not gonna lie to you. As big as a fan as I am, I don't too much remember too many songs off of the Click 1. The Click 2, man, when y'all came with that album, man, y'all set fire. That thing rang off to this day.
Right.
Man, how was it rapping with those guys? How was the camaraderie?
Shit.
Going on the road.
That shit was crazy. Man, that shit was crazy. Nigga been around the world more than one time. Nigga that did all kind of shit nigga thought a nigga wasn't gonna do. That shit was crazy, man.
How did the Click, if you have a reason, not even if you have a reason, whatever happened to the Click? What happened? What happened to the group, man? Y'all did that bad. Y'all hit us with something like that.
Oh man, shit, Uzi went to jail.
Oh, that was. I got you.
He went to jail, and the police took our hard drive. Police took all our music. You know what I'm saying?
Damn.
The house, them bitch just took all our shit. And
so that make the Click had to came out somewhere like 09?
09, that since, you know, we was rolling. 09, we had that 3 CDs up. When he went to jail, shit, we was hot as a motherfucker.
I got you.
He was one of the hottest in the game when he went to jail, when he got took out the streets.
Exactly. That was around the time he
You know
was
what I'm
making his
saying?
appearances on BET.
That damn near one of the hottest times he had in his career when he went to jail. So shit.
Oh, because he dropped that around. He was dropping multiple solo tapes and while he was dropping y'all stuff, and that was around the super bad time.
Right.
Gotcha.
Right.
Damn, Boosie goes to jail. Damn, I believe Bleek gets killed like soon after, right?
Yeah.
Man, how'd that affect not only you but I guess the rest of the group? How'd that hit take? How'd you take that hit?
Cause I had just talked to him, you know, who was in jail, so, you know, me and Bleek used to run a lot. You know what I'm saying? And actually, when he got killed, I just talked to him about like an hour before that. And he was coming to get my car. He wanted to ride in my car that day. He was like, man, I'm gonna come get your car. I'm gonna get your car, you take my car. You know? And I got the car, he was killed. Like crazy, because it was like all around the same lit. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
It was like around the same lit time. Man, I just got off the phone with him. He was supposed to come get my shit. You know what I'm saying? And I was like one of the first ones on the scene. I was like, but he got killed there. Like, my mama had stayed like right there down the street on the other side. My mama stayed right there out Somerset. And he got killed like right there on the island, a little hood called the island.
Right.
So when they called me and told me, I'm like, damn, right down the street. And I passed the bitch up and I'm like, I called back like, man, that ain't true. But then I cut down the street, man, killed my dog.
Man, I know that had to hurt. I know that I'm gonna call him Hatch. I know that had to hurt Hatch while he was behind the wall. Man, how did that affect y'all on the street? Boots going to jail, Hatch going to jail, and right after that, Bleek. Man, did that not only emotional, like, did that happen to put like a financial strain on the family? Being that Boo was, I guess you would say, at the highlighter, one of the biggest peaks of his career.
Shit, fucking right.
Did that?
Shit, you know, around that time, we was doing so many shows. We wasn't in Baton Rouge nothing but like 3 days out the week sometime. It'd be very often we'd be in Baton Rouge a whole week. You know what I'm saying? So that's how a nigga was eating. You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
So you take the food off a nigga plate. Now a nigga gotta go scrap and get some more food to put on their plate.
So would you say him going to jail kind of put you back in the streets?
It's full blood.
And it's safe to say that's probably what led you to prison not too long after.
Yeah, right. Cause they was already on our dick. Like, them bitches stoned a nigga dick anyway. They already knew who a nigga was and all that shit. So it was a lot of that shit played with it too. They just used to be on a nigga dick hard as a motherfucker.
Like, could you take us in?
And I just had a good run. I had a damn good run. And that one I got hit.
Could you tell us what you went to prison for?
Possession of a firearm and Schedule 1.
And you ended up going fed as a result of this, right?
Yeah.
That's your first time catching a federal case?
Yeah, fucking right.
How different is that from?
Right, man.
How different is that from the States?
Different like a motherfucker. Cause I went to when them bitches kicked my shit in when I got hit. I had to go bag up 19 months on probation for the state. Then I had a $200,000 bond. After I bagged up my 19 months, I had bond out for a week. And them bitches hit the house. Them bitches hit for the same charge. You know what I'm saying? I lost out on my bond money. I wasn't at the house when they hit, so I ran them bitches for like about 2 months. I'm like, man, fuck, I just bonded out. Man, I'm not finna go back to jail right now, man.
Right.
I just spent all this fucking money bonding out. But them bitches had kept bringing their pressure, so fuck it. I turned myself in after 2 months. And then I had to go do down to 30 months.
30
Fed time in Beaumont.
That's something wrong. 4 years?
Yeah.
Beaumont. Believe Terrence Williams was up there, huh?
Yeah, they say he was up there before I came up there.
I got you.
Yeah,
I
before
believe you
got
mentioned earlier to me, you said you was locked up for finesse 2 times?
I went locked up where they say he was on a compound, like in the USP.
I got
You know, the feds broke down to like the penitentiary, the medium, the low, the camp. You know, it's like 5 penitentiaries, it's like 5 colleges on one compound, you hear me?
Man, how was that experience mentally? For a federal dose for the first time.
Man, shit, when you think about you going feds, you think about you over with. When the shit first come, man, you think, boy, the feds. Boy, it's over with, boy. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
The first thing you think is over with. And when I went to the feds, I'm like, shit. When I turned myself in, they told me I was gonna get a bond the next day. So that's why I turned myself in. They like, you gonna get a bond the next day. Man, so I turned myself in, man. And I ain't never come back home for a minute. You hear me? With no bond no next day. Can't no money get you out the feds. You know what I'm saying? Can't no money get you out the feds. You gonna either get laid out with the feds. You know what I'm saying? And I laid down. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
So you and Hatch y'all was locked up to get around the same time? Y'all was locked up same?
No.
He ended up coming.
He had came home about a couple months after he came home. About a year or something. Yeah, somewhere around there. I went to jail. I wasn't no letting up out the streets. I was so deep. I was too deep in them bitches to just pull back like that.
I got you. I believe I saw in one of your other interviews you mentioned Kevin Gates had looked out for you when you was locked up.
Oh yeah. They gonna send me some money when I was locked up.
Shout out.
Yeah, he looked out. A real nigga, he looked out.
You do that 4 years. What year they put you coming home?
Shit, I came home in 19. I came home like damn near 19.
You come home from federal prison in 2019. How was that transition back into society?
Everything flipped.
As in what?
Everything. Wasn't nothing the same no more. Like they quit. They quit this bitch. The world could change. They quit. City could flip up. They quit. Like, damn. I'm like, shit, I wasn't gone no motherfucking 10 years and that, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Fuck, I wasn't gone that long. Fuck, 4 years, I wasn't gone that long. So I'm like, man, this bitch. But when I come home, everything switched up. Everything. Everything was flip-flop.
You come home from prison 2019. You done been on so many hits that rang off, I'm pretty sure, nationwide to this day. Undeniable talent. The whole Bleek CD that the click sequences 1 and 2. At this time, were you getting were you still? I didn't.
Yeah, bigger than rap, all that.
Bigger than rap, and those were your own. That was one of your own solo projects, right?
Right.
That was pure independent. You got all the proceeds to that. Were you making any money still off of the music that you had dropped with the click?
Shit, no. I wasn't making no rap, man. I wasn't making no rap money. We wasn't doing that many shows, but we ain't really had no managers. We ain't had no managers or none of that.
And those first few CDs y'all dropped was free,
Yeah,
like mixtapes.
We ain't had no managers and nothing.
I got you.
Like, we didn't, Cuz did for Trill Entertainment, but when he went away, we ain't had no managers and then everybody was fending for themselves, you know what I'm saying?
Gotcha.
So it was like, shit, you go either being with the streets or being with the rap, you know what I'm saying? And like when he left, they had somebody to pick up where he left off at, business-wise.
Gotcha.
Keep
kind of just had to weather that storm.
Yeah, to keep the structure, Everybody don't want to go do their own shit, so that's what happened to the clique.
You come home from prison in 2019. Man, as much history as y'all have made at that point, you anticipating doing any music with them? You excited to do any music? Get the ball back rolling?
Well, when I come home?
Yeah.
Shit, I think about it, yeah, but I had grew apart from everybody in jail. You know what I'm saying? Like when I went to jail, I grew apart from everybody. So when I came home, it was like scattered everywhere by then, you know what I'm saying? Shit was it's everywhere everybody in. When I came home, shit was just crazy. When I came home to all kind of shit. When I came home. So it was like, I ain't had no fucking battle when I came home. You know what I'm saying? When I came home, it was all on me. Stand up and lay down.
From that point all the way up until today, you pretty much I've been watching you for a second. You pretty much you done went to work when you had to go to work. You done did what you had to do.
Yeah.
You done went and got your crib. You got some stuff going for yourself.
Yeah.
Up until a couple days, a couple days ago, you was living a regular man's life. Then you came across my timeline. Obviously, you and TVG's Boulevard Mail, y'all still cool. Y'all was on live, Instagram live together last week. Due to some unforeseeable events. You and Boulevard Mail, man, I seen y'all on live and y'all were defending yourselves because earlier that morning, Boosie Badass, man, he had made a post and I believe it was some security footage from one of his cameras. And he had caught one of his little cousins, Booster Boy Munchie, stealing some alleged money out of his room.
Yeah.
And upon putting him on blast, he mentioned you in the caption.
Yeah.
And he actually accused you of being a thief. And he compared you to Munchie, saying that you were a thief.
Yeah.
Care to address these allegations?
Yeah. Right. The thief. I ain't ever stole nobody in my life, man. You hear me? It was like shit. A nigga had matter of fact, that was like about 2 weeks down there, 2 weeks before I went to jail, man. 2 weeks before I went to jail, some shit had happened.
2 weeks before you went to jail. Okay, what year you went to jail?
2 weeks about at the end of 14.
Gotcha.
I'm talking about like right after Christmas.
All right.
You know what I'm saying? Right after Christmas. But right before that, before I went to jail, like 2 weeks before that, man, nigga had I don't know how nigga had got my number though, but nigga had called me like he wanted a verse from Boosie. You hear me? Say he wanted a verse. And I like, alright, fuck it, I'ma call him and see how much he want. You hear me? I called him, asked him how much he wanted. He like 30. I like, shit, bet. Call a nigga back.
And this was just a street guy in the streets rapping, or a local rapper from Louisiana?
I think it was just like somebody that was either trying to rap or just getting a verse for they people or something. I don't know, something like that. I don't even know the nigga.
I got you.
You know what I'm saying? I don't even know the nigga though.
Boosie say he want 30.
Shit. Who say he want 30? Dude say he ain't had nothing but $4,000, man. Nigga say he had $4,000. I called Cuz back, tell him, man, nigga ain't got nothing but 4. Shit, Cuz like, shit, man, fuck with me, he ain't got nothing to fuck with me. You know what I'm saying? So shit, I thought he ain't had enough to even fuck with him, so fuck. Then the nigga knew, then on top of that, the nigga had new mail. The nigga had new mail already.
I was just about to ask, how did he come into the equation?
Yeah, nigga was locked up with mail. And nigga was locked up with mail and shit. Nigga running about the 4. Nigga said all I had to do is, you know, run the nigga something. I had shot the nigga something. Shit. Nigga gave a nigga their bread. $4,000. We split it up. I don't know what coming stealing from him at. I don't know where that come in at. That's stealing from him.
I guess a few different kind of people can look at it a few different kind of ways. You
Yeah,
say he said fuck him.
He ain't got nobody to talk to him. Fuck him. You ain't never knew him anyway. Ain't like he never, nigga ain't never knew the nigga anyway. Fuck him.
One might say, y'all supposed to be doing business, and in the name of business, you ain't supposed to use someone's name to put no smut on it, unless it wasn't business and it's some street shit.
Right. It was business, but we was more in the street. Wasn't that shit just, we was more in the streets than business. Like shit, nigga ain't gonna be tripping, I don't know. Oh, he ain't, nigga. They was like shit. We tripping on no fucking $4,000. Like fucking, nigga ain't had enough to even fuck with him anyway. Fuck him. You know what I'm saying? So it was more on some shit like that, like, man. Fuck it. And they was like on some, man, it wasn't even about that. You know what I'm saying?
Y'all run off with the 4, and you say you go to jail a few weeks later.
I go to jail. Man, we do that shit. I go to jail less than, down there 2 weeks later, or less than 2 weeks.
Hashed on nobody yet?
Fuck no.
All right, you do that 4 years. At what point did you find out that he knew about it?
In jail.
In jail? How'd you find it out?
Yeah, cause you know the jail find out shit quicker than the streets. You know what I'm saying?
Had you known at the point that he was upset about it?
Yeah, a nigga had come to jail and told me something had went down with him and Mel on the internet about that shit. And man, for real. But I ain't know it was all that. You know what I'm saying? I ain't know it was all that shit. You know what I'm saying? But I ain't look at it like it was a big deal, cause shit ain't the first nigga. Come on, man. You know what I'm saying?
I got you. So you come home from jail, you say everything had to switched up. So y'all didn't have a relationship when you come home at that point. Man, he said y'all stole from him. He accused you of being on hard drugs.
Yeah, all that. That's it. This nigga crazy. Man, I just Just come, man. I just got off federal papers about 5 months ago.
You just got off federal papers from that bid you was telling me
Yeah,
about.
I just got off federal papers about.
So you was
I just
mandated.
got federal papers not even 6 months ago, man.
So you was mandated
I
to
was
take
pissing.
frequent
Yeah,
urine analysis.
Yeah, you gotta piss every week. Call you every morning. You gotta piss every week. You hear me? I ain't never had a dirty boy.
Why you think he was so heavy on the get off the hair
I ain't
on,
never
man?
had a dirty. The streets. I don't know, my niggas talk streets, I guess. But I sold a lot of it though.
Right.
You hear me? I sold a lot of it.
I got you. We ain't gonna talk too
That's what
much
I went
about
to
that.
jail for.
Oh, I got you.
You hear me? I ain't tripping. That's what I went to jail for. I ain't tripping.
Man, is Munchie related to you? He's your cousin?
It's his cousin on his other side.
Man, why you think he got to steal from him? I'm pretty sure he would have gave it to him if he would have asked. I believe you and Mel mentioned on the live things like this been going on. Y'all say people been stealing.
Well, been stealing from a lot of people. Yeah, niggas be niggas. You got niggas stealing. Yeah, niggas stealing. Niggas been stealing. Yeah, first time niggas stole. Shit.
In my 29 years of living, I've never heard nothing similar to Mel that they calling him a rat. I believe he kept. Y'all actually weren't on live anymore together. Y'all probably got off and he was going on calling Boosie a rat, mentioning names like Daddy-O, Spark, and Jerry Griffin, and this, that, and the third. I've never heard nothing of that.
I don't know nothing about all this shit.
Right.
He a solid nigga, but I don't know nothing about all this shit. That's something they got on. I don't know nothing about all that.
You mentioned
a rat. If a nigga a rat, you gotta go. I don't give a fuck who he is. If a nigga a rat, you gotta
provide some paperwork.
Nigga paperwork.
Most definitely.
Until then, that nigga a solid nigga.
You made a last part on that subject, man. You had made a claim in your response on live a few days ago. You were saying that all the calls used to be in your name, or you had messed your credit up or something like that.
Yeah, when he went to jail, I mean, it's just you put shit in my name, card in my name and shit. You know what I'm saying? A couple of them was in my name. Yeah. Nigga went to jail. Insurance and shit, all that shit. Fuck the nigga credit up, all that shit. But nigga wasn't on that credit shit until I came home.
And that's when you realized the shit was fucked up.
I realized I had to get my shit right.
They got a new internet sensation, man. Charleston White. Oh, you familiar with the name?
Yeah.
Man,
shit.
What you got to say? What's your opinions on the lines he pushing, man?
This shit. That shit fake anyway, that shit. I look at it like shit, he found a way to pimp the internet.
Simply that.
That's how I look at it. He found a way to pimp the internet, man. He a big ass character. You know, half of that shit smoking mirrors anyway. You know what I'm saying? He just found a way to get a check out of the internet.
Man, he really remind me of the grandpa off the Boondocks.
For real.
And, you know, he be pushing this line, and it actually got some truth to it. I feel like a lot of our youth today, not even just today, it been going on. Man, you got a lot of holes in the ground, and you got a lot of people up the road for quote unquote keeping it real. Falling victim to false pretenses and stuff like not knowing the difference between, in some instances, ratting and setting the record straight.
Right.
if you could give some insight on that theory.
A rat and setting the record straight.
Yeah.
Man, a rat. Man, a rat. That's a dangerous motherfucker. But you know what? You know what situation you getting in before you get in it. You know what I'm saying?
Gotcha.
You feel what I'm saying? So you know one thing. You shouldn't be if any street nigga know, all right, if I walk in this door and this situation is in here after I walk through this door, if I'm not with it, I need to get the fuck. Cause you already know what can go on if it go on.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying? So if you ain't with this situation that's going on, don't get the fuck on down. Don't put yourself in it. You know what I'm saying?
Sound like that come to a matter of people really not being trying to be something they ain't.
Right. You want to be something you ain't. You get caught up in a situation now. You can't stand up. You hear me? Now your true colors show. You gonna turn red on a nigga. You wasn't with this in the first place. Cause if you was with it, there wouldn't even be no ratting going on. You see what I'm saying? Right.
In a situation that'll probably be more frequent, me and you might go do something, or me and you might be doing something, and somebody might come try to attempt to do us some bodily harm, and because we some street dudes or whatnot, we get subpoenaed to go to court.
Okay.
We didn't off one of them, right? Police come. We was in the right, but we get subpoenaed to go to court.
We was in the right.
And cause you get subpoenaed and go to court for defending yourself, does that make you a rat? I feel like I see that occurrence happens. That's real similar to the Troy Ave incident. I don't know if you're familiar with it.
But you still know what to go say.
Most definitely.
If you get subpoenaed to go to court, you still know what to go say.
Most definitely.
You finna go say, woo da woo da woo, he did it. Woo da woo da woo, they did it. Woo da woo, I don't know. That's him, no. You know what I'm saying? You still know what the fuck to go say when you go your ass in that courtroom.
Man, I just feel like between my generation and the generation before, it was in not just that area, it was a lot of gray areas left when it comes to the streets and rules and principles and stuff that you're supposed to abide by. A lot of gray areas, stuff that ain't fully explained,
right.
And that result into, aside from just an opiate pandemic, man, it's a lot of it's a lot of ignorant kids out here.
Yeah, cause a nigga give him a gun for they give him the game.
Getting misled.
They give him a gun for they give him the game.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying?
You
feel a nigga get a gun for they give him the game, so a nigga don't know what the fuck. Nigga don't really know what the fuck the structure is of the street. Cause you come up so the game, a youngster come up not dick, you hear me? They come up looking at that bag, cause all they want is that bag. You feel what I'm saying? Nigga 12 years old want that bag. Cause the world ran by social media now. When we was young, it wasn't no social media. You feel what I'm saying? So now you got more shit to look at, more smoke and mirrors to look at. You hear me? Everybody's showing you some shit that it ain't what it is, so you would rather go try to do that before you learn the game.
Perfect segue going from that, I believe, is to a topic that I like to talk about. I tend to ask people this random question, man. What do you feel like the difference is between a real man and a real nigga?
A real man and a real nigga?
Yes. First, I'm gonna ask you personally. Which one would you identify with?
I'm a real man and a real nigga. I look at it, it ain't no difference. A real nigga is a real man. A real man is a real nigga. See what I'm saying? Cause you gonna handle your business in your household. You gonna provide for your motherfucking children. You hear me? You ain't gonna let nobody come and play with you. You see what I'm saying? And you stand on principles and morals. You feel what I'm saying? So that make you a real man and a real nigga. You ain't gonna do no bitch shit. You feel what I'm saying? All that's one. Real nigga and a real man. You can't be no real nigga and not no real man. You can't be no real man, not no real nigga. You can be a bitch nigga or a real nigga. A bitch nigga or a real man. It's all the same thing.
I think when I pose the question, or just when I think about the question or the terms real man and real nigga, I probably just separate it as far as real nigga having more of a street connotation to it, and a real man per se waking up every day trying to actively trying to diminish them street tendencies he got.
Yeah.
I think them simple things like that is what differentiate the two.
But they just come with growing.
And discipline.
That's all I'm saying. They just come with growing.
Gotcha.
Because at one time you was a real street nigga before you was a real man. I don't know no motherfucking man that's 30 plus talking about you're a real street nigga.
It's a lot of them out there. Believe it or not.
You feel what I'm saying?
It don't make sense.
I know no man that's 30 plus talking about you're a real street nigga. You to beat the streets. You hear me? Or if you still in them, you a man now. Cause you got a household. You got kids. You got people depend on you. You feel what I'm saying? You a man now. When you was that young nigga coming up, you ain't have nobody depending on you like that or all that there. So when you got motherfuckers depending on you, you become a man. You feel what I'm saying?
You say you identify with both. Man, would you say you chasing a bag or a dream these days?
Oh, shit, me? I'm chasing a motherfucking bag. Ain't no time a motherfucking dream. I'm chasing a bag, man. A dream shit, dream for kids. Once you get a certain age and that dream don't work, you know you need to change ways. Change lanes, man.
Right, I think.
Once that dream don't work, you gotta have enough sense to understand this bitch ain't gonna work. I'm just gonna make it a habit. I'm gonna go with what's really real life, what's really reality. You feel what I'm saying? Fuck it, I'm just gonna make this shit a habit. And I'm gonna go with what I gotta do to pay my motherfucking bills.
I think a lot of people lack the capability to pivot.
Feel what I mean?
That's important. I think a lot of people lack being able to pivot. Like you say, man, when one don't work, you gotta turn to two. You always gotta you gotta be able to switch it up.
You around this bitch trying to chase a dream. You been chasing that bitch 30 years, 40 years, 30, 40 years to pass by. You ain't got no fucking retirement plan. You gonna still be chasing that bitch at 50, 60 years old. 50, 60 years old, I ain't trying to be doing a motherfucking thing.
Man, I was one of my fellow cohorts, man. Shout out to Change of Plans. I saw him interviewing Mr. Kane a few days ago. And he said that he had heard someone use the term Jigga City versus that rack. And when I heard that, man, I couldn't do nothing but smile. Because I feel like it couldn't have been said no better. It couldn't have been worded no better.
Jigga City versus that rack.
Jigga City versus that rack. For the people that, shout out to you, Change Your Plans again.
Man, that's a raw ass question.
What's the difference, if there is one?
Man, it is one. It's just exactly what that motherfucker say. Jigga City versus that rack. Man, Jigga City was more like a party atmosphere. You feel what I'm saying? Jigga City was more like, get your shit bust too. But it was more like a party atmosphere, you heard me?
There was a lot more fighting going on.
A lot more fighting and partying and shit. You know what I'm saying? Now that rack. Man, these niggas out here like they ain't out rack. These niggas out here. This bitch treacherous. No, this bitch is that rack for real. Cause there's so many wars out here now. It's like, shit so wicked out here now. Man, we got gangs. We ain't never had no gangs to be on.
Right. That was something we took pride on for a long time.
We got gangs. It's really banging.
You think it's the lack of
So it's
respect
real.
that differentiate the two? What changed?
What changes with banging?
Yep. Nah. What changed? What's like? If you had to use one word to describe why Jigga City is now that rap, what would it be?
Violence.
That's the biggest difference, biggest increase. Man, a lot of it be, man, a lot of this stuff get perpetrated and propagated through rap, through hip hop, through the music industry
Right.
as a whole.
Cause the nigga don't see no other way.
Being
Most niggas don't see, cause that's all the niggas see. That a nigga look at it like that's the only thing you can do to make money. I gotta go hang around this nigga to get some of his money, cause I can't go really get no money. You know what I'm saying? A nigga always looking for the easy way out. So shit, what's the easiest way out?
a lot of
What's the
people,
easy way out? To go lay on another nigga roof for your roof.
a lot of people describe Baton Rouge as like a crab in a bucket mentality. What's two things you think we could do to clean up our own backyard? And I'm talking about make a structural shift.
Shit. Either gotta start being their own man. Everybody could be their own man, think for themselves. This bitch would be a whole lot different. We got a lot more Indians than Chiefs.
Hey, it's crazy you mentioned that. I tend to ask my interviewees, would they identify as a chief or Indian?
Right.
Which one would you identify with, a chief or Indian?
I'm a chief.
And I ask that because I feel like this generation, it's too many big hats. A lot of people want to be chiefs. A lot of people don't. Most people don't. They don't want to start. They want that microwave. They want that overnight success.
Yeah, but you want to be a chief, you gotta be an Indian first.
Right. I believe I had an older cousin told me one time, even Tony Montana washed dishes at one point in time.
You gotta be an Indian before you be a chief. And don't nobody want to be an Indian no more.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying? Don't nobody feel like they gotta put no work in. Everybody want to come out. Who the fuck you know come out with a bag? Nigga think when they first, as soon as they come out, they gotta come out with a bag. And you wouldn't push out the pussy with half of these niggas I ain't seen $30,000, $20,000 yet.
That's a whole other sermon.
You know how hard it is to make $30,000 street money.
Nah, I don't. Some might disagree with you. You know, everybody on Instagram right now, with them rack A's. You know,
Right.
they got it up their arms.
Right, yeah.
It's out here to be had.
Yeah, it's out here to be getting. But I'm talking about like, that's Chiefs. Niggas to work their way up to get that bag. Ask any nigga that got that bag, did that bitch come to their front door? Fuck no.
Be a lot of them smoking mirrors you was talking about too, though.
Yeah, smoking mirrors, don't no bags come to no front door. Everybody that got them bitches up there on, niggas had to scratch to get that bag. Nigga worked to get that bag. The bitch wasn't given to him. If it was given to him the first time you ever would have saw them motherfuckers, they would have been like that though.
Right.
You had to work to get it, but nothing given to them.
Man, you speak a lot about getting your own, man. Hatch boy, what you got? What you hitting the streets with next, man? You got a lot of traction surrounding your name right now.
Yeah, man.
We getting some new music, or what we doing next?
Right. Fucking right. Fucking right, I'm finna drop some hot shit.
What motivates you to
to.
keep wanting to do the rap?
Cause, like I say, as long as my bills paid and shit, and I feel like I got time to do this shit, yeah, man, I'm gonna do this shit. You feel what I'm saying? You know, I make sure my household straight first, though. before I fuck with that. Cause man, once you get in that rap shit, you gotta, you know what I'm saying? Ain't no threatening. You gotta get high again. You know what I'm saying? You eating off shows. Cause at a certain age, and I nigga ain't even signing you. On no motherfucking record label won't sign no nigga that's 30 plus. Niggas signing niggas 13, 14 years old. You hear me?
Most definitely.
So, I don't give a fuck who you is. Ain't no nigga 30 plus. You go catch a Joe's doing, you 20-something and catch a Joe's is over with when you come home. You ain't been expected up for you came home, but you ain't just no mega star when you come home, it's over with. You feel what I'm saying? Ain't no record label signing no niggas 30 plus no more.
You speaking about
so
record
you
labels.
have to be independent and blaze your motherfucking self up and get it your motherfucking self, which is out here to get. You know what I'm saying?
For an upcoming rapper who looking to do it more so on the independent tip, could you tell them how important, man, finances and stacking actually work, making money and stacking it and investing it in your craft? Could you how important is financial gain to an independent grind?
Shit. So nigga that's independent, boy, cause everything on you. You know, you your own motion. You are your motion.
Right. I like that.
You feel what I'm saying? Everything on you. From the household to the rap world. From the streets to the household. Everything on you.
Man.
You are your success. You know what I'm saying? If you don't invest, you don't eat. Period.
Words from Hash Boy. It's all on you, man. Man, I can't wait to do this again with you. I enjoyed you today. I appreciate you taking your time out to come sit and talk to me. Man, I wish you good luck in everything you got forthcoming to you. And
Likewise.
I can't wait to do this again, man. Don't be a stranger to the show.
Yeah, man.
That's Hash Boy, man, signing out. Trench Talk TV. We'll holler at y'all again.